Okay, it's going. I wanted to make a video about change. I just got off the horn rapping with my madre, and some of the stuff that we were talking about, like, really inspired me to talk about change and how hard it is. I have a really hard time with how I feel around change and growth, and it's always been really, really hard for me. I really hate the way that I feel, and it's the world feels like it's just filled with sharp corners. And what really helped turn a lot of that around for me is learning how to get honest with myself so that I could start healing the things that made me so persnickety in the first place. And the more that I uncovered and worked through, I would, to my surprise, find the space in my life where I was more capable to deal with things, and at times with things that I've never been capable of dealing with before. And so, and being that so much of my life was so radically uncomfortable to begin with, most of what I ever wanted was just to be comfortable in my own skin and feel okay, and have that sort of like consistency and stability, and being able to count on feeling comfortable all the time, because like my life wasn't ever it was never comfortable, and I never got the skills and tools to be able to just sort of be more adept or more skilled with change. I've met people that are much more capable with that, and they're not bothered so much. And so what I found, though, is when I got to that space where my life was more consistent and I felt more okay, I really grew into needing more out of life, and having higher standards and bigger hopes and dreams. And in order for me to be able to get those things that I wanted, I needed to become a better person. I needed to become more capable. I needed to be more skilled. I needed to grow. I needed to challenge myself. And I've gotten to this place in my life this last few years where I'm able to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I would have never thought that, I never ever wanted that, and I never ever would have thought that I would have not only been capable of doing that, but being okay with it whatsoever. And what I found is that what helps me being what helps me feeling more comfortable, so that I'm less affected by the discomfort of growth and of change and learning new things, is there's a couple things. One, how I talk to myself. My self-talk is me being aware of what's going on inside of my head, and kind of monitoring that. And I've cleared enough out of the way so that it's not so dramatic, it's not so caustic. So I'm able to, kind of come from a place of more of peace, and being able to sort of manage things that come up. Secondly, taking a look at why I'm affected in the first place, and the more that I address those old things, the less affected by the world I am, because I'm coming from a healthier place, coming from a perspective of not having judgment, not having value, or not having judgment, not having like value judgments or conditions around the way that things pan out, or parameters or any of that. Just letting things kind of be as they are, and I've learned to wear life as a loose cloak so that I don't try to change the things that would make me feel uncomfortable that I don't need to change. So I don't unnecessarily focus on trying to change the things in my life that don't matter. That don't matter anyways, and aren't gonna affect the outcome. Seeing the big picture, focusing on the big picture, being able to not get caught up with stuff that really helps. What else? Change, growth, and then also like not having a bunch of value judgments on myself in the meantime. That also significantly helps. So I'm not sure if I forgot anything. I'm not sure what else I could say. If you have any ideas or any questions or any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I can address that in another video. And yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want. And thanks for watching.